Hello everyone. I was playing some Bannerlord and I thought I'd make a video talking about what I really was hoping for the future updates if they do end up making any. Um, because I don't think anyone really expected War Sales to come out. Um, or I guess the new beta. And so if they continue to update the game, I think that'd be really cool. But anyways, yeah. So, one of the things that I really are. Hello, everybody. I just thought I'd make a video talking about what I'm hoping to see for the future updates for Bannerlord. Just as something to do. I will have to check after. I don't even know if I'll post this because of how loud the game is. But anyways, one of the things that I'm really hoping they add after this is some kind of like, something else to do, or maybe something to like be able to interact with in these missions. Because I mean they're alright, but if you like just are constantly doing them like I am right now, I'm trying to get like bandit troops. It kind of drags on and there's not really much to do. I mean, of course, besides killing people. Um, but yeah, like maybe if you go down that path right there, there'd be like a chest or something. Or you know how they're in beta, they're adding those new objectives or like what do they call them? Like side missions? Like as you're walking, you'll oh, I guess there is something in this cave. Um, as you're exploring Calradia, you'll see like something pop up. It'd be cool that to have something like that button here, where like, oh hey, they were maybe doing like slave trade, and so there's some slaves uh, in this cave that you gotta free. And then another thing is, you know how when dueling with the chiefs, I have someone here named Etheria, I guess. I don't know if I can point her out right now. She's there, right there. But I want her to get leveled up. And I can't really do that right now. I mean, I'm not at war with anyone or anything, but if I could get her to duel with the boss, I think that would be really cool just to see. And then also, like, I guess adding more randomness into the game. I feel like a lot of it is very, bare bones, but it's not like, oh, groundbreaking statement. That's something that I feel like most people accept. I'm getting toasted. Most people accept as okay, as part of the game. And I guess I don't know. You gotta get your hopes up somehow. I don't. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know why they're still fighting. Um, but yeah, and then I know they're adding like some form of diplomacy to the game, but uh, you have to be like a kingdom, and even that is like, okay, all you can do is make alliances, um, and then do trade agreements. But with alliances, it's like, what's the point? Because you can only make the alliances if you're already at war with the same person, and then it only lasts for a year. So maybe you could do something where it's like you can marry someone, like you could marry, what's the Britannian's guy, Caladog or something? You could marry him, and then he's like, okay, I'll alliance with you, cause, you know, you're my daughter's husband. My guys are gonna starve. Um, food, cows. Oh, I have 100 cows, and I have the breeder trait, and this is like way off topic, but you're supposed to be able to like duplicate them every day. It says daily, but like that just doesn't happen. And I assume they thought to include cows in that because they are animals, but it just doesn't work, and I don't know why. But anyways, sheep. That's another thing. Sheep. You can't like get wool from them. The only way you can get wool from them is by killing them, which makes no sense. Do you even get wool from killing sheep? No, I don't even know. Um, Here, there's sheep right here. But yeah, like, that's just so weird. Um, that's another thing. And then, like, uh, here, let's see. We shall find out. No, you don't. You get freaking hides. Okay. Um, and then the other thing that I think would be really cool is, you know how you can do like missions for people? Like you've got that and like of course the Spartan helmet that says like someone an army's in there. Yeah, like escort merchant caravan. You have those missions, but it would be so cool if like you could give out your own missions and that would like increase your relations with minor factions. Like I have to train some Crusades into infantry because I want an army of like lower tier troops that, you know, are still pretty good. I like the Kazoot Crusade infantry. I like their shields are square. But anyways, um you know it sucks to like have to train them. So if you could like pay someone to do that, that would be great. Um like having a trade board. And then I saw somewhere someone was like being able to post like looking out for someone like, hey, if anyone has high roguery, come find me. You know, is this a wine press, I guess? Or tavern? Yeah, tavern. Alright. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but there's actually like
I'm yours
stuff
to command.
to do. Like you can talk to people. Oh, hey, that's the girl. Yeah, her. She has the cruel trait, and so I'm trying to level up. I want to level up her roguery. I can't do that right now, but you know, that way I can control an alley. You know. But anyways, like there's stuff you can do in here. If you go to the bar, you can. Do you know of anyone who might have a task for someone like me, and I'm looking for information about the owner of this town? Then he'll like sell you information. I didn't know about that. They don't tell you about it, and like everything else about the tavern and everything is just so bare bones that it's like so sad. Um, and like I get that they're doing stuff now, but it's 4 years since they first started the game. So like what what were they doing? I mean, I don't know. They probably have some good reason. But anyways, Like it's so beautiful in these towns, and it's such a nice thing to just be able to explore it, but like there's no gain from it. Um, some of the stuff is just like doesn't work too. Like here, I'll show you. Um, if you go into clan and then you go into wood workshop or smithy, s smithy, I'm pretty sure. Um, it says melee weapon 1, melee weapon 2, melee weapon 3, blah 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 blah. And I'm I'm pretty sure that just means like, hey, we're gonna hi Bella. Hey, we're gonna like make weapons and stuff for the town. But if you go and like say, hey, put your input or I mean your output into the workshop, um, it just doesn't do that. Like it doesn't produce that stuff. So now I'm confused, and I think they should fix it because I want to be able to have that stuff in my my warehouse. I don't know if I said workshop. If I did, that was a mistake. I don't get why people say workshops are so hard to like figure out. They're, I mean, they don't produce a lot of profit. That's the thing. Um, but they're like easy, you know. I don't know. I go on Reddit and they're like, oh, how the hell do I do a workshop? I don't know. I have a supporter. I don't know who this is. Owner of Backstreet 5? Backstreet 5! Oh my gosh! I I think that's in Revel. I don't know. I love this town. It's such a good town. It's like you can only come at it from one spot, and the spot's a valley. And well, you can see that. And so like it doesn't matter how many armies they throw at you. If you have the Flan archers, and then I like Sturgeons. They're tier 6 because like they have big shields. I like big shields. I like big shields, and I cannot lie. Well, anyways, they're really good, and so like I don't know. It took me a while to get this, but I like the idea of like being a minor clan that has some sort of like providence. You know, like right here is mine. But that actually leads into my next thing, which is, excuse me, um, there's not a lot of stuff that can happen once like a kingdom is dead. You know, I don't know if it was the same for Warband because I didn't play Warband. Um, but like this is a good example. These two guys are rebelling. Um, but once they successfully rebel, they can't do anything. Like they can't. I don't know if it's a bug, but they can't like declare war. And so it's so dumb because after one clan has taken over, one kingdom has taken over everything, there can't be new kingdoms. And that's like such a simple thing. I mean, you already have rebels, and they're already kingdoms. Right, I'm pretty sure. What are you? Akalit. Kingdoms. Oh, are they? Well, they should be able to declare themselves kingdoms. Oh, I don't know if you know this, but if you ever just want to like spend time upgrading your fiefs and stuff, and you don't want like to deal with wars, you can just like take your land and then become a clan, and no one can attack you because you're not a kingdom. And like you can attack them too. That's the thing. Like um the Sturgians, they were just these guys, and then the Crusades uh, came over and killed them. But like I could just train my troops with them. Actually, wait. They did siege my castle, but it didn't matter. So I don't know. Maybe I might be lying to you. I might be a liar. Bella, I'm a liar. Hmm? Anyways, the Nords look really cool. I feel like the name the Sky Gods Chosen, I don't know if you know, but like the archers are gonna be called the Sky Gods Chosen, and that's like a really heavy, like insane name. And I'm really worried they're just gonna suck. But wait, they don't have horses, so they can't. You see this line? That's like, that's ugly. It's weird. Anyways, um, some other things for, shoot, I'm forgetting the name. War sales. Look, do you see these islands? It'd be really cool if, and I think it's easy, like, they already turn these islands into actual, like, terrain. It'd be really cool if, you could do something with this where it's like they're actually towns. And I guess the Valandians could own it. I don't know. And then also with like the islands and stuff. Um, if you could do like a special kind of match where it's like, okay, this enemy is trying to go on land, and so you can like stop them. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I guess a beach landing, and it's like a special kind of battle. Um, if that makes any sense. And then, but yeah, I forget the name of this. I was gonna make these videos about the lore of each kingdom and stuff, but not like the simple lore. Every video I found doesn't actually like look at like the voice lines and stuff. There's like so much here that is just not covered. Like, everyone knows that the Empire kept these guys divided. I'm pointing at the screen right now. These guys divided the Assyrii, and then, eventually they united against, under a single banner, which is the leader they have now. But like, that's another thing that'd be cool. You know, what if you could like go and like, this is such hopium. My room is full of hopium right now. What if you could go and you could like be like, hey, I I heard that the blah blah blahs, they thought you're stinky, and then they'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Um, and you could like divide them again, or like the Valandians, you could like the Empire calls upon you once more because the Valandians were mercenaries for the Empire, and then be like, all right, go fuck them up. Um, I don't know a lot about the Crusades. I really only got to the Assyrii and these fellas. And one thing about it was, so each tribe is supposed to be like, um they got powerful because they controlled the oases, but then like some of these you can't see any of that. Like that would be another thing that'd be cool, like a special mission where it's like, oh my gosh, bandits have taken our water supply, and we either have to pay them or die, and you have to like take back the oasis. If that makes any sense. And that'd be so easy too, because you already have oases, and it would be incorporating. Is there one oasis on this whole map? Here, wait. Yeah, that's so sad. Anyways, it would be actually incorporating the lore and everything. Um, but yeah, stuff like that would just, that's my hopium, is just to have the lore actually incorporated in the game and fix the stupid, the main quest. Just do anything except what the main quest is. Like, literally anything. I hate the main quest. But yeah, anyways, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. You know, just make the game better, I guess. But yeah, I'll see ya. Anyways, bye bye.